What's up, guys? I want to tell y'all something because, yeah, I want to tell you something. Um, as I was eating my dinner, I was eating one of these meals. Um, what was it? I was thinking. I know I kind of haven't been posting. I kind of been like MIA, but a lot of shit's been going on, and good things, not bad things. I don't want y'all to think that I'm in trouble. I'm in the shit. I'm in the rut, but. Damn, I was gonna eat this about food, but I smashed my food. That was shit was good. But what I wanted to tell you is, well, I like doing these type of time, but I don't need to be posting, so bear with me a little bit. I'm gonna edit, and then tomorrow I'll get up in the morning, get to the office straight, upload the video I edited. That's it, because I need to do that. I really do, because I haven't given y'all content. Just been giving y'all live content, which is good. You can see what I'm doing, up to date. But gotta get you. Oh, and I have some stuff on my computer too. Now that I have a little, now that I have a snowball mic, I can edit. I can make more good content on there, live webcam videos. So yeah, uh, probably this coming week. Because my sister's coming with the baby tomorrow. Um, if they let me, I don't know. I want to get my webcam in front of me, and I want to hold the baby in my hands and talk a little about it, talk about stuff about it, because I don't know. I want to record as much as I can of the process of growing up with a baby, because when it turns to a certain age where it comprehends what everything going on, I want to at least be like, hey, this what you when I what you this is you when you were a munchkin, dude. You know, so it's all good. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's freaking crazy, dude. My sister's pregnant. Just pregnant. Just had a child yesterday. What else? I bought a fire pit, the Solo Stove Smokeless Fire Pit. That shit is gas. That shit is awesome. What else? What else? Yeah, I don't know what to say. I just decided to get on here because I wanted to tell y'all I still haven't like my motivation for YouTube hasn't like finished, hasn't left, because I remember I was telling y'all, man, I had my wish and I want to keep posting this and that. It's just a lot's been going on. My mind has been elsewhere, which it needs to be here, because you know all good things come with time, and I can't leave YouTube and then come back and be relevant. So tomorrow I'll definitely post another video. Probably. So it's gonna be a real small. It's gonna be a real small. What is it? Um, can we talk? A real small Thanksgiving I'm gonna have in my house. I'll probably record whatever it is, because I think my mom is gonna make a little something for the house. Not worry my big sister to go to the ranch. And that's fine. I better do that. I record a little bit here and there, and then I'll get a Uber. Actually, Thanksgiving is on the 34th. I mean 24th. The concert I want to go to is on the 23rd. So we're doing it. So it's all good, you know. Man, I'm not gonna lie. The other day, or yesterday, that's not this morning. I was like, man, cause we literally spent hours doing shit around the ranch. Like, we didn't leave like a normal time from the ranch. Yeah, this morning. But I was like, man, I should have got my license hunted. this morning. Cause perfect time. Me and my dad were together. Nah, but I need to be confident on my shooting on my rifle. I don't want to do it or shoot, and I'm like not gas. Cause I don't want to. I don't want to miss and scare it. Nah, I need to practice on it. I don't know. Now my dad gave me a rifle. I just need to practice on it. Maybe we'll go to an outdoor shooting range and shoot with it. I don't know. What's all good? Ah, man. What else? What else? Uh, this weekend I'm gonna try to go to the Chad Cook Band concert. It's an album release party. I'm gonna try to go to that. Saturday it's gonna be raining. Don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably just be chilling like a villain. Sunday, I haven't smoked this. If my card comes in Saturday, which I'm pretty sure it's gonna come Saturday, not Friday. But if it comes Saturday, Sunday I'm probably gonna go smoke a cigar for a little bit and then go back home and just be chilling because I haven't smoked a cigar in a long time. Because I have cigars to smoke. It's just if we don't have a humidor, they're not gonna taste the same. And fuck it, I might just smoke it. You know, get my language, but maybe next year I'm gonna buy myself a humidor. I don't even want to buy a giant humidor, just in the big old box to humidor my cigars because I don't even know how truly tasting a good cigar when they've been not humid for like, cause after a 2 week period they get out of taste. So, but I do gotta smoke them because my dad's gonna be like, yeah, but these cigars here, and smoke them. Well, I'm gonna give my reasons. Like, well, why'd you buy these cigars? No, not So I don't want to argue with him about that. So yeah, and if you wonder why, and yes, I do smoke cigars. Only I smoke. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke smokes. I don't smoke pipe. I only smoke cigars. Maybe when I get older and live alone, I'll have a pipe because that way I can YouTube or making video or like looking on YouTube and smoking a pipe. I remember my cousin. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Lifetime. I paused the TV and they're showing ads on TV. Lifetime has never failed to show corny ass movies, like low budget corny ass. Like I'm not gonna lie, some Lifetime movies hit. Like they hit the feels. They don't get at least they don't get from 1 to 5 to 1 to amazing or one to watch again. They don't hit me a watch again, but they hit me like wow, it was worth watching it for the first time in a long time. But hey, it's cool. You know, and it sucks. They know they're a small as a produce production company, and so all their movies are straight to TV. They're not straight to TV, not TV, but like movies and TV. They only or movies and on streaming. So, but come on, when you're about Christmas, it can be cheesy as it is because you still feel the premise of Christmas. You know, I've seen a lot of Christmas movies or weird movies of in the lifetime, and I get them. I feel what they're trying to get, trying to pass it along. But I'm not here for the wow. Is it gonna be a budget movie or is it gonna be a big budget movie? Nah, I'm not here for that. I already know. You know, so yeah, so but we'll see. Tomorrow's Thursday. Not gonna do shit. My cousin has turned vegan, and he doesn't really drink that much anymore. So, which is a good thing. I don't. Oh, shit, I don't know. I'm messing with playing with the scissors, but which is a good thing. Faith and family is up. Faith, family is gift. Wow. And he doesn't eat them. He doesn't eat. So, and I don't want to be a bad influence on him. Like I don't want to like what I'm trying to tell you is I don't want to like go to his house and say what we eating and eating like I'm gonna support him eat that food, but I'm not going to eat it. Like like enjoy it because I can't eat vegan food like he wanted to take me out to eat today, but I'm gonna eat this because I just don't do it. I can't do it. Nah, but it's all good. He wants to try it for a month. Shit. I just I have a feeling, facts straight up. He's gonna try it for a month, doing it right. He's like, "Well, I can try it for another month," and then he's gonna get used to doing it and get sticky with it longer than he should. You know, in my opinion, this is what I would do if I was turning vegan or if I was trying to eat healthier. I would limit my I would still do vegan, but I would limit my intake of meat because I know I'm like him. I eat a lot of meat too, but I don't think about it too much. I just eat it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause people are like, God damn, I'm eating this again. You know, I love meat. You know, meat. Like my favorite protein is chicken. I love chicken. What else? I love wings. Steak I could do without because I feel like steak is on. Like I feel like if I'm gonna eat steak, I'm gonna make like probably next year for the new year to celebrate the what the ending of the year has brought a new baby in the family. I'm probably gonna buy some wagyu steaks or some Primor A1 like expensive cut of meat and eat it. So it's just crazy, man. I wanted to hold my grandson. Like I'm no, no, no. I wanted to hold my nephew, but my nephew, hmm, Paradise City. Might check that out. But I wanted to hold him, but he was sleeping. Like, I'm not gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Staring at that baby sleeping, you don't understand the feeling unless you're in my shoes as an uncle. You don't. Like, like I told my dad last night we were drinking and he was already feeling good because my dad drinks whiskey. He's a strong whiskey drinker. That means he likes like his like he don't like his whiskeys being a lot look a lot watery than yellow. He likes a yellow drink. You know what I'm talking about? Like more whiskey color than watercolor. I was like, man, I was like, that baby was very cute sleeping. I just, oh my god, I can't explain it. Like I never seen nobody, nobody, sleep that peaceful in my life. Never. Even when they die, like I seen, the job I do. If y'all really know me, I don't I can't explain. Like I can't say they're sleeping because because people are explaining, oh, he's dead, he's looking like this, or he's sleeping, he's resting. I just, it was crazy. Nah, but tomorrow, um, I think when the whole that whole shit starts going following through, and I can't wait because I bought a PS3. I mean, a PS5. Man, it's funny. Deep down inside, when the package came and I saw it, I was like, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, like I know because I saw what PS5s were going for when it came out. That much money, how much I paid, right? Scalpers were giving $100 more or $200, 300 more, right? But I knew they would cost that much when they first came out, right? And I told my dad, I was like, I want mom to confirm to me that's what I got because truthfully down inside I know it's what I got, but I want her to say that's what it is, right? Just for my brain to be like, I paid for it and I don't regret it. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So I don't know. Just like I said, I don't know if my card since I didn't tell y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all I got frauded again. My cousin's like, you need to have a credit card that way you can put money on. You can buy stuff with that and just pay it later, and you have two cards. Well, let me tell you some. I need to do that because eventually my dad's gonna start fixing the house in January. I have a house that's next to one of the funeral homes I work for. One of our locations of the funeral homes that we own, my dad owns, and the house needs renovation. Like the outside looks okay. There's a window that needs to be fixed. It's boarded. The inside looks looks like it needs work. The rooms they have water damage, like mold damage. And they fix that. So it's a fixer upper, but it's nice because it's not really a big house. Like it's a 1 story. And thing is, I don't mind living in 1 story houses. Like I don't like. I grew up living in a 2 story. I could live in a 1 story. You know, my rest of my life. You know, because I'm an adapter. You know, like give me a good TV in my living room, a nice little spacious couch. Give me a little. It take if I want to. That's probably what I'm gonna do. If I can't take to save me money, or if dad wants to help me out, he can help me out. But take the bed I have here, or not. I probably won't do that because what if I want to stay here a couple of days or a day or two? But you know what I mean. So so I just want to have a roof over my head and live on my own. That way, not that I'm gonna do it because I believe in falling in love. You know a song, no song. No, no. But I believe, like, I know, like, I'll be 100% honest with you. It's very hard to find a girl friend online because there's so many girls who wanna, you know, and then there's other girls, and there's so many bots out there. Bots are like people who send you to websites just to get clicks, and I think they get money off the clicks. They don't even have to get all the way in the website, but they get just enough to where they talking to them or just interested in what they're doing on the website. They get clicks, and that's how they get paid. And for me, I don't want to do that. You know, it's all because I found it's weird. I found my girlfriend, my ex girlfriend, online, and ever since then, I never found a girl that talked to like that online. Ever since, and it's weird. It's hard. And I have friends, and I have a friend that she's. I'm not gonna lie, she's cute and everything, but I feel like she's a very wild and very like and younger than me, but she's wild. So she's a girl that's eventually gonna be tamed, but she wants to have fun first. And I don't want, and I like to have fun too. Sometimes I feel bad that she's by herself, or that yeah, I feel bad that she's by herself sometimes when she's hanging out, or I feel like hey, three's a crowd, but hey, I'll hang out with her and a cousin. And last time she hanged out with your coworker, and I was like, coworker, so I don't know. It's just I'm gonna live my life at the end of the year for right now to the end of the year, and then next year shit's gonna get real, even realer, because um, wait, who I don't know who liked this, but shit's gonna get realer because the house that I'm gonna live in is being finally fixed on. So I need to get everything straightened up and fixed up, like my life, because I need to get a credit card. I need to get my well, I have a license, but I need to get it unrestricted. I don't really have I have an ID slash license, but I don't have a I don't, technically I have a permit license, but I don't have a license. And then I need a car, but I don't really want a car. I want a truck. I really want to fix my dad's truck until I fix my dad's truck until and then use that until I or yeah use that until I buy my car. But I don't know. My that has that truck. To be honest with you, that truck. The one that sits in my ranch had a lot of memories in it because I went to where did I go? I went to Laredo. We drove that truck to Laredo. We got to the hospital, and my dad's brother was on the on a machine. He was dying, basically. At that age, I didn't comprehend death well, so I knew what was going on, but I didn't know 100% what was going on. If that makes sense. The day that we left, because I think we stayed a day, like a 2 day. I think we stayed 2 days or a day. I think I don't exactly remember. I think we probably stayed a day. Nah, I think we stayed 2 days. We came back. He had passed when we came back. My dad got the phone call that he passed, and I'm gonna tell you something. Nothing prepares you when you happen to be there and not seeing their last breath, and nothing prepares you to it. Just like when my grandfather passed, I selflessly went to a concert. But it was a Christian concert, so I prayed when there moments of praying because I know that Christian concerts they have that, and I had my parents or my mom and my grandfather in my mind the whole night, and everyone else was grieving, gave me goodbyes, gave me last words, and then they finally gave my grandfather some stuff like it's like this. What is it? It's this stuff you. It's like putting a dog to sleep, but they're putting a human to sleep, and that's what they did, and that was it. And I regret not being there, but I didn't regret seeing my grandfather when I did because when I saw him, he was still breathing and sleeping, but I couldn't tell anything to him because I could he was sleeping. You know, like if I could tell my grandfather one thing, I would have told him we're gonna take care of your cows for you because my grandfather was a rancher and he had cows in Mexico and cows here, but he got rid of his cows in Mexico because he got older, couldn't go as much. So that's what I probably would have told him. Sucks, but sucks. Anyway, on a lighter or on a bigger note, who's ready for the World Damn Cup? I know I am, dude. I love the World Cup. Like a lot of these songs, because the World Cup made a playlist. It's called the Ultimate World Cup Playlist, and it has a picture of the World Cup. So I don't know if it's FIFA related playlist or if it's somebody made it and called it that or whatever. But I was listening to some songs on there, and it's hitting me, dude. Soccer is the most beautiful, beautiful sport in the world. Like it's just like if you can nutmeg a player and make him fall on his fuck fudging. Sorry, can't. Sorry, I'm cussing. But fudging, but then that's fudging beautiful. It really is, dude. Like the stuff you see Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi do is like beautiful, dude. When you used to see or hear stories of what Pele used to do, that's beautiful, dude. Like I know people are gonna say a beautiful game is golf, beautiful game is baseball. You know, it's not beautiful. Baseball is not beautiful. It's just America's pastime because when you think America, what do you think? You think of baseball. When you think of the world, you think of soccer, because I don't know how soccer was invented, but I think they knew what they were doing when they did it, and it's amazing. You know, I love it. You know, like I'm watching the World Cup with my Dynamo jersey because I was telling myself I should buy a USA jersey because I'm a USA fan, but I don't think I am going to buy any USA merch because I'm gonna wear I want to support Mexico this year. I mean, I want to support United States, but I also want to support Mexico. But I think I want to slightly support Mexico more because there's the goalkeeper from Mexico. It's his last World Cup, you know, so it's sad. Memo Ochoa, sad, bro. Like it's sad because the spotlight's on you. Like I don't know, man. I think, and it's true. I saw somebody talk about how um it's every little kid's dream to play the World Cup because one, you get a free vacation. Two, you play with the biggest stars in the of their country, and then three, everybody is literally watching you. So if you ball out in the World Cup, you can probably get an offer from a big club name because they're like scouting you in the World Cup. If they're not there, they want you on TV and they're scouting you. So I think it's like a plus plus if you win it and if you're ball out because like I said, EA Sports they predict who wins the Super Bowl and they predict who wins the World Cup. And every year within the last probably 16 years, probably. 'Cause I think from 2010, yeah, I think 2010 or 16 years, they've been predicting who's going to win the World Cup. And this year they predict Argentina to win the World Cup. And look, I think to tell you the truth, if um, Messi wins the World Cup, you're gonna. I mean, soccer is a team sport. Like you can't ball out like you do in football or in baseball. You can't because football is a team sport. Like not. I mean, actually, it's not like golf. That's a better example. It's not like golf where it's just you and your clubs. No, it's a team effort. But everyone really looks at you and cares for you if you're the star of your team, right? And Lil Messi is. And I think if Lionel Messi wins the World Cup, the debate because there have been debates where, oh, who's the best ever right now in soccer? Well, it's Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, because you think about the Ballotors, you think about their individual compliments, I mean accomplishments, but you can't truly be the best if you don't have something to say, like a trophy to back up for your country. You know, Pele, he won it. He at a young age, so that year he was considered the best ever. Maradona won it 1 year, and it was considered the best ever at that year. So what I'm saying is, I think if Cristiano wins it, he'll be considered the best ever for that year, or the World Cup. But I don't know. It just when people argue and tell me who do you better, Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi. This is my little spiel about that shit. Who cares? We're in a day and age where we can see beautiful master the game of soccer. You know, if you ask me who I would go for, I can't choose. I don't want to choose. You know, one has this many accomplishments, one has this many accomplishments. You know, at the end of the day, you know, they're both great. You know, but don't pick a side because at the end of the day, you're gonna miss the beautifulness of one or the other. You know? So that's my thing. But I guess if you had to choose, it would probably have been Argentina because I know two people that are from Argentina. We used to have a neighbor that plays golf, or that plays golf, and then we used to have a friend that played golf. But we're not gonna get into his sadness. I mean, what happened to him? Just know we got arrested. So, and he currently in jail still. So we're not gonna get into much of that. But I just know people from Argentina. I don't know anybody from Portugal. So yeah, that was really good. This so, but it's all good. It's I don't know, bros. I'm just here for the ride, you know. The team I really wanna the team I really want to like see does something is United States. United States, they're composed of a young. I mean, they already. I seen a video where they're already there, and I seen a video where Korea is already there too. One player came to the hotel looking all sharp and shit. Like, I like when people. I like this player said, "I don't play the game just dressed up good. I play the game to get good and to be good." Like I get it. You're on a higher pedestal because you're making that bucks, right? And you should be listening a little bit better than you should going into game day, right? But if you're a minimalist and wear a t-shirt, pants, and Crocs or socks or whatever you want to wear, that's fine. You better ball out and do your shit and say, hey, I may look like shit, but I play like a winner. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, guys, it's crazy. What else? What else, man? Just crazy, man. The world is what we know it right now, man. But like I said, it was funny. Sorry, if you want to know what I was doing, I was just opening this like this, messing with it. But it was funny. My sister said, "Oh, do you want to carry the baby?" And I was like, "Dude, I really want to, cause that's like I think when I have it in my arms, I'm gonna tear up. I don't want to like pick a side. Like, 'cause I have two sisters. Which baby I'm gonna love more? Because I don't want to be that uncle. I don't want to be the uncle who is like, oh, like don't like spend more time with the other nephew or niece than the other one, and then he gets neglected. He's like, oh, why does my uncle don't like me? I don't want to be that uncle. I do not want to be that kind of uncle. For real, for real. That's like a daddy being a deadbeat daddy, kind of, or not really. It's like a dad, basically trying to spend time with his son. Never spend time with his son when he's little, and then when he grows up, older, he tries to spend time with them, and he regrets it because the son is like, you never spent time with me then. Why should I spend with you now? That's how I see it. So I don't want to be a shitty uncle, but it's crazy because I told my dad, I was like, look, I seen this video online where this girl was playing with her niece, and she's like, oh, you are my niece. I'm here to fill things in that your mom leaves out, and there's things, and I told my dad, I was like, there's things the dad's gonna teach him, there's things the mom's gonna teach him, but if there's things that he doesn't know from them, I'm gonna teach him, you know. So it's crazy, dude. It's crazy, and I don't know, man. I just and it's real crazy nowadays. Like my dad said last night, he was like, well, congrats. You came into this world, and then the world treated you as it is. And I told my dad, I poured out some beer I poured out some beer. And my dad looked at me like kind of funny, and I was like, "Why are you doing that?" And I made a like, joke. I was like, not a joke, but I was like pouring out for dead people that dead homies. It was like, "Oh yeah, for Eddie, right?" That's my coworker passed because of COVID. Well, I brought up this, and it's true facts. 'Cause my mom told me this. It's like when my aunt so and so was trying to have a baby, their grandfather passed. When your sister was trying to was having a baby, my grandfather passed. He was like, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, that's true. You know, and I don't know if I was still dating my ex girlfriend, I'll probably be dating her for I'll probably be dating her for 5 years now. Because 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 8 years, right? I don't know if I would have been engaged by now or be married by now, honestly. But my grandfather always told us, he was like, wow, he was blessed with grandkids, right? But I guess when you get to that certain age, when you already have grandkids, you want your grandkids to give you great grandkids, if that makes sense. And it's sad because my grandfather passed, and he knew, he was like, man, I'm not gonna be able to see my great grandchildren. And I vowed, and I told my mom, I like not really like thought about it or said about anything about it. I just told her, I was like, look, what? I was like, look, what if I would have like, if I was still dating someone, I would have given grandkids. And then my mom was like, what are you, boy? What are you talking about? You don't even do this, you don't do that. And I was like, you know what? That is true. I gotta grow up someday, and if the opportunity comes, I'm gonna take him by bull by the horns. Like if I get a girl like me, I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep that girl. If I get a girl to date me, I'm gonna do that everything. I'm gonna do everything in my power to know that, hey, I even tell her, like, look, I've dated someone, didn't work out. I'm getting older. I see my family getting married. A lot of my members getting married. I'm doing this for marriage. If you want to get married, if you want to get married, stay with me. If you don't, leave right now. You know. So, just one of those things, man. And then one of my friends, it was funny. One of my friends was like, he's not really a friend. He's just somebody that I know that. Well, I guess he is a friend. I don't want to say he's not because we talk every day pretty much, and that's what friends do. So, but I told him, I was like, he told me, he goes, you should have got her pregnant, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Getting a girl pregnant that she's thinking about leaving you and you get her pregnant doesn't help your situation of keeping her, because if she decides to leave you, like realize, oh, I'm gonna leave, and then maybe find a guy who'll stay with me, and then we'll have our own child. So we have a stepchild and my own child. That's gonna be a thing. But I don't know, man. It sucks. It just is that saying, if it's not meant to be, let it go. If it comes back, it's meant to be. And then there's another saying where it's like, look, God has a plan for everyone. God has a path. Sometimes it's a good path. Sometimes it's a bad path. It's just you gotta make decisions, and when they make a decision, it's a good one and a bad one. But God knows the good and the bad out of it. You gotta find out yourself what it is. You know, and I realized, yeah, I should have done more to keep that relationship going. But years later, right now I speak, I'm thinking it was for the best, because we had a moment one time where we argued about a situation, and then she's like, "Oh, we probably should break up." And I was like, "No, no, no." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I kind of knew that it was breaking. I kind of knew something, but I didn't know, because sometimes love is blind. You have it, you don't see the cracks between it. It's like you have a heart, right? And then you don't like. It's like us. We have a heart, right? And you never see what you're eating is killing you slowly. Like eating a bunch of grease, a bacon, a lot of steak. You don't see it killing you, right? And eventually, the artery closes, and then you have a heart attack and die. That's how love is. You don't see you don't see the insecurities sometimes you have in a relationship, but you see the good thing. You try to see the good things out of the bad thing, so you don't see slowly coming apart. And then when you do, it's too late. So it is what it is. But you know what? I think right now I have like the love I have one like it's like I'm getting I'm losing I'm getting lost for words, but what I'm gonna tell you is the love I wish could give someone, like physically, mentally, and emotionally. I'm gonna give to that my nephew because I don't have, like I can't call up somebody. Oh, I'll say I love you. I can't. Like it just sucks. Like if I'm still single, which hopefully I'm not, but if I am, by the time he understands words and gets to comprehend things, what I say to him, and says things back to me, I'm gonna let him know how much I love him. I am, and it's crazy. The person that if let's say a few years when you're able to talk and stuff, or let's say I get a girlfriend tomorrow. Let's say I'm gonna let her know. I'm like, look, well, I don't know, man. Well, I can have the girl be around the baby now, right? But I don't want him when he starts knowing things and then starts covering things, and then I start dating and I break up with that person. He's like, "Where'd she go? Where is he? Where's she?" I don't want. I don't know, guys. But yeah, tomorrow I'll have another. Let me just get back to what was the main video. The main video point of the video is tomorrow. I'll definitely have a video for you guys tomorrow because I didn't. I'm slacking on posting, and that's my fault. My fault. My fault. But I'll get back on the routine tomorrow. Um, Eventually, I'm gonna start recording more of my grandson. Keep saying that crap, but it's not my grandson, my nephew. So you definitely see more baby videos. But if my sister's up for it, I don't know. I really don't know if my sister's up for it. Probably my brother-in-law is because he doesn't. But I'm gonna let him know. Um, it'd be kind of nice to get their like 1 month review of having like 1 month like 1 month. I guess I guess 1 month having a baby or a year having a baby. Just like it's like what advice you can give to this and that. Just because I know like it's crazy. Literally everybody I knew in high school, I was close with. Like I talked to them every day, or not talking to them every day, but I really knew them or I didn't really know them. They're having kids, and it's crazy. And me, like I saw this post, I saw this post online. It's like when you see classmates from high school, um, one is holding dog food, and one holding Pampers, like the diapers. It's crazy. Shit, man. I can't imagine right now me having a baby right now. Like I'll be lost. Like I just can't. If I had a time limit or limit where I could say when I have a baby and I have a baby, because you're not a seahorse. But what I'm trying to say is probably in my 30s. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm already 20. I'm literally 25, so I'm starting to see your 20s are your party and your play days. 30s are you're starting to get real about your life and starting to get shit. Because when you're like 30 years old, 40 years old, going to little bitty, not little bitty, but going to these clubs or clubs, you start seeing the people that are in there. It's like, wow, this is like, that's why for me, I feel like if it wasn't my friend bringing out me out, I'll be always going to bars because I'm an old soul in a young man's body. 'Cause I love old country music. I love me some Frank Sinatra. I don't know. I love old country music. I love old Spanish music. I love romantic movies. I grew up watching action, but as I got older, my life has changed into romantic movies, and I feel like as I get older, kind of not the same person I used to be. Because at some point, I'm gonna have to stop going to the bars, going to clubs and shit, and start realizing, I need to get my life together. And it's slowly realizing it because I now have a nephew now, and I don't want my nephew to be like, man, my uncle's been doing the same shit since he was little, and I can remember drinking, being fat, and being a lazy person. I do not want to do that. So eventually, I'm gonna mark my words, guys. If y'all watching this and like, man, this is baby changing you. This baby making you think good shit. It is. I want to start working out, getting my health together, my life together, and everything that's missing in my life. I need to do it and do it for the baby and do it for me, because if one day I get a girlfriend, that's fine. But if I don't, he's gonna know what kind of uncle I am, and I don't want him to know the bad uncle that I don't want to be. I want to be look in the mirror and say I'm the best uncle that I know I could be for someone, and that's that baby. So, and plus, my little sister, God bless her. She said she wanted to try probably next year. So I don't know, man. And it's crazy. I'm at my little sister's house more often than anybody else, and then my other sister's house. So I feel like I'm always gonna be around that baby more, but I'm gonna try to be equally as much as the other baby. It's just my other niece or nephew, no, my niece. But it's just not my niece, my nephew. I just don't want, I just want them to don't use me as a scapegoat. So it's just my cousin, my brother-in-law was like, "Are you ready to take care of the baby and the dog?" Dude, it was funny. My cousin, I guess my dad was real close. Oh, he is. He's real close to his nephew, and I guess when the nephew was close to me, so he told me, "Oh yeah, I used to have you in my chest when you were growing up. I used to hug you. I used to, and I don't know, man. There's a lot of shit's coming to my mind now. I want to making feel me kind of hitting me like in the field, so I'm just like my chest is like really heavy. It's like, right now. So it's good. I don't want to think everything I'm saying, everything I'm laying down for y'all is bad. It's bad news. It's not good news, but hey, it's good. And I realize, honestly, everyone, like for me, I'm not having kids. I'm not having a kid, so it can't be outside body anymore. That's fine. My little sister probably want to try next year. They're gonna be out of the, out. Well, she can be out, but what I mean is, it's one of those things where they're gonna be out in the loop when it happens. Uh, my cousin, he's already engaged. In 2 more years, they're gonna get married, and I feel like once they get married, this is my opinion. I feel like when too many kids are gonna be around, I feel like she's gonna feel like she wants her own kid. So they're gonna be out of the picture, and I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be sad because I'm gonna be the lonely stony at the bar. I'm not gonna be able to call nobody. I'm not gonna be doing anything. But you know what? I'm gonna be present in everyone's life. If the party doesn't have, if I come to the party ain't gonna come where I go. So what I'm saying is, oh, you can't come out because you're doing baby duties. I'll do that. I'll help out. I'll go over there. We'll just chill. We'll eat good food, and we'll take turns taking the baby if I'm there, or and just you know, and just I don't want to be that type of person where it's like I see everyone else doing their thing, and I'm the only one in the background like, hey, hold on. Oh, that's cool. I'm like, hey, don't forget about me. I'm here. Sorry. I just saw that Jason Verlander, he won another Cy Young Award. Third one. That's pretty good. It's funny because in soccer, you have the Bellator, and that's equivalent to the Cy Young Award in baseball, in my opinion. So I'm not gonna lie. There's three cultures of food. Well, two cultures of food, I should say, that I really love the most. It's Indian food, Mexican food, and I want to say Italian food, but I haven't had it good in a while. Besides the place I know of that's far away from me right now. But I do like me some pasta. No, scratch that. It would have to be Vietnamese food. I eat that more often than anything. It's Vietnamese food. Ooh, Chinese is good too. I guess a lot of Asian food, like Asian cuisine, like it be like Asian countries, like it be pho. I mean, it could be Vietnamese food, it could be Chinese food, it could be Japanese food. Any food that comes from an Asian country is good, real good. So I guess Asian food, like if that makes sense. And then what else? Yeah. So, well, yeah, guys. What time is it? Damn, it's about to be 7. Guys, I just want to leave y'all with this. I promise y'all tomorrow, or well, tonight I'm gonna edit, but tomorrow I'll have a video for y'all guys. And then tomorrow I might record something with my nephew. Not because he's a baby, but I may record uh, what is it? Something. If not anything, I'll record my reaction. Not reaction, but like my, I guess, yeah, my reaction of having them in the house. With my mom, and my dad is like, oh, you're gonna take a couple days here, my sister. But I don't know how long a couple days gonna be. So we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna go and watch you one out. Peace. I love y'all, and I promise tomorrow I'll have a video for y'all. So peace out.